So let's take a look at Zelda, and then we'll take a look at the update for ARMS. That reminds me, I should probably update while I'm playing Zelda. Oh, I guess it updated already. It's version 2.0 of ARMS, so we're already playing ARMS 2. Play in master mode. So now this starts a new file, and I can, like, save it separately, right? Yeah. Yeah, once you start in master mode, it basically takes you to a completely different screen, it looks like, and then you'll be able to save separately to that specific area. So I guess I should point out, what are my plans for this? Honestly, just to check it out. I'm not doing a full stream of this. Because I already completed this game. I don't need to put like another 120 hours into Zelda. Someone had the idea I should rush to Ganon. Man, that would go well. Go over the ARMS patch notes before you play. Okay.
Open your eyes. Open your
It's
eyes.
enthusiastic Zelda.
Wake up, Link.
Oh, they added some new arms, new stage. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. It looks like there's a lot of changes to arms. Not Link's, though. Link is still a bit scrawny. You don't get swole when you're in a meditation tank. In fact, what happens is your muscles atrophy. Right? This was one of the most exciting moments of the past couple years of gaming for me, was starting this game and seeing this screen. Not because Link excites me in his tight boxer briefs. Definitely not. It's more about the idea of we're about to start an amazing adventure. And it didn't disappoint. It actually lived up to my expectations nearly fully. And that's kind of a rare thing.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it.
Okay.
It will help guide you after your long slumber.
Chat is entirely pinwheels. Metal Gear Solid 5 has those muscle massages. Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot about that. Who knows? Not me. We never lost control. People like to shit on Metal Gear Solid 5. And I say this over and over and over again. I understand why, to some extent. Oh, I have to change from the title screen. Let's do that. Metal Gear Solid 5, when I first started playing that got me excited too. Like, that whole intro was pretty fucking cool. The game didn't pan out exactly the way I wanted it to, but it was fun. I just don't think it worked well as an open world game, because it was kind of dead. That was what I was like. I make the parallel between these two games because this game, I was really worried that it would be this is what people want in chat. Why not, right? Let's see what the other voice acting sounds like anyway. Different color. I mean, Metal Gear Solid 5 was unfinished. It needed more time, but as an open world game, it got me worried for this game because I was worried that you just would go from one area to the next and everything in between would be as dead as MGS5. But obviously that was not the case. In this game, there was too much shit to find in between everything, to the point where people would get mad at me in the chat because I wasn't completing the game quick enough. Oh no. 3 hearts, limited stamina. Here we go. Chica Stone! Fantastic cat. Fantastic cat. I made the game a little bit louder. It's a little low. I think I put it low during Poyo. Go. And that's the intro. Really, really surprisingly short intro. Again, considering the last couple of Zelda games. Still kind of catches me off guard how little there is when you first start. It's like, there's Hyrule Castle. Go there. Eat a dick. Oh, and by the way, there's some stuff you gotta do on the Great Plateau. You know how, like, when you go through your hypothetical situations of games you could erase your memory of and play as if you had no idea what it was like the first time? This, for me, is a big one on that list. I would absolutely forget this game so I can experience it again for the first time. But I would say the same for a couple Zelda games. And Metroid Prime. And Chrono Trigger, of course. Hi! I love some of the Zelda voice acting of, like, their grunts. Hi! So, I should point out, this is Master Mode, and there's some crazy shit in Master Mode. Enemies are harder, they regenerate health. There's, like, enemies on balloons, and I don't know the rest. Okay. So, spoilers, this is a very important character. It's Link's father, Santa Claus. Of course. I don't want to spoil anything, just in case you haven't played the game, but, this dude is dead. Sorry. Spoilers. Okay. Kinda weird playing this without the sailcloth, or the, fucking paraglider. Because now it's gonna be, like, harder to get over there, but that's okay. Get your Vine Koroks ready. We're just getting started. Don't be shy about poking your nose into suspicious places. Well, it's funny because that usually gets me in trouble, but now a little nut boy is telling me, go for it. Oh fuck, I found the Master Sword! Okay, so I guess we can... there's a Lionel in the Great Plateau. I mentioned this the other day. Alright. Tutorial stuff. Rinkudu. Sorry, it's just weird now because I played the whole game with the American voice acting with the English VA, and now it's just catching me off guard. I remember when I climbed to the top of the Temple of Time, and I was like, I found a secret, and I found some stuff that I thought was going to be amazing for the rest of the game, or at least for a couple of hours of gameplay, and then it broke like immediately. Oh. Oh, that's nice. Oh yeah, enemies' health regenerates, so... Yep. First Bokoblin. First Bokoblin. Rip run. God damn it. So some of the things I've read about Master Mode are relating to like you probably shouldn't fight a whole lot. Like avoid fights if you can, because you're gonna get your ass handed to you. But yeah, that may as well have been Ganon. That was harder than the Crenando fight at the end of the game. Can you, Can you upgrade my stuff? No. Did I just see? And there he is. There's the Lionel. Just outside the Temple of Time. You don't even get, like, 5 minutes into this before you get to see a Lionel. Some sadistic son of a bitch is gonna go try to fight that Lionel immediately. I am not that sadistic son of a bitch. But yeah, that Lionel was basically Cool Cat. Okay, so let me get my broken weapon. That will defeat Ganon. Look at that, a whole 14. Whoops. Master. I swear, that's just because it's master difficulty, not because I'm an incompetent. Let's see. What else is there to do in this wonderful world of farts and pain? Okay, we're good. We're good. We are good. Oh yes, the tree branch. The legendary weapon foretold by the old man in Zelda 1. Okay, so I guess the real trick to this... The real trick to this is going to be knowing which fights to avoid, and just finding the shrines. And then defeating Ganon with a rusty sword. Just getting to the shrines as soon as possible. It's also kind of like a scavenger thing, you know, just making sure you have enough equipment. Finding all the weapons that, you know, you're gonna end up breaking at some point real soon. Like, this game got a little easy. The more you explore and kind of like grind nut boys. Excellent. If only I had something that broke barrels easily. Oh, come on. Okay. So, I guess I should get used to saving. So you can't get to Hyrule Castle. Someone said raid Hyrule Castle. You can't quite do that until you, until you get the paraglider. Which is a little while from now. But hey, if anything, I could eat wood. If I really needed to. Just chomp down on that wood. Then I can go get the cookbook. I wonder if the cookbook in Hyrule Castle, A, is real, and B, will tell me how to cook wood. And make it, like, delicious. There's gotta be a recipe for, like, rosemary... rosemary wood? Yeah, so this dude's already regenerated back to full health. I don't know how much I like that. Dick. Yeah, get set on fire! Nice. Shit. Oh, fuck. Good headshots. Lots of bows and arrows. See, now this is... Yeah, I mean, if this game wasn't so fucking long, I would definitely consider playing this again on Master Mode at some point, because it is really, like, just survival. It's survival hunting. Every encounter is ball clenching. Well, actually, butt clenching. Ball clenching isn't really a thing, is it? It's like, what happened? What happened? Already? There's already a black bokoblin. I'm gonna try to kill him, but... Because I want what's in that chest. No. Get ready to see that a lot. So there's no reds. Now it's just like blue, black, and silver. But yeah, that's fucked. That is fucked level of difficulty. I'm gonna call you little fucking horn. Blow you little fucking horn. How they didn't die that time? Just I'm not gonna have enough Boko Club. Oh my god! Getting bodied. Oh yeah, there's gold enemies now too, yeah. It's like Bill Burr developed the game. What? The game not hard enough for you? Alright. Give you some fucking gold enemies, eh? What's that noise? Just the sound of fire? Something was like letting out a death scream. This is gonna be like the... Oh, fuck. I don't even... I don't even know if this treasure chest is worth it. Oh, right. Right. Stamina. Stamina's totally fucked. And... he has regenerated fully. It's fire arrows, that's it? Alright, so then fuck it. Fuck it. Getting out of here. That's pretty fucking unbelievable. Use the fire club. I will burn through 7 fire clubs before I kill that one book. Oh shit. There's the, there's the boys. The float boys. Alright, let's do this story thing and then we'll think about float boys. Vinny, go fight the Lionel. I couldn't even kill the first black bokoblin. And I'm not saying I wouldn't give it a shot. I don't have the equipment for it. Pink Gold Lionel. Fuck yeah. It's Pink Gold Peach's brother. Me when I first started playing Zelda. Apparently, if I jump on the Lionel's back, it doesn't degrade the weapon. How many times would I have to jump on the Lionel's back to actually defeat it, though? That would be a 20-minute fight. That's like Emerald Weapon in Final Fantasy VII. Getting to Emerald early. Actually, my Emerald fight, last time I streamed the game, was like 35 minutes. And if the Lionels regenerate health, then you're extra fucked. And they do. So, here's what I would do. If I wanted some Lionel weaponry, I would wait for the ancient arrows. As soon as I get one ancient arrow... We've seen all this already. As soon as you get one ancient arrow, you kill the most powerful Lionel you can, take his shit, and then start killing some other Lionels, and then use that to farm Lionel gear. At least that's what I think I would do. I don't know how good of a strategy it would be. I forgot to mark the things. Okay, 1, 2. Whatever. I mean, there's only a couple. I need that. If you use ancient arrows, there's no drop. Oh. I love this, the old man's new voice. Hoy! So yeah, if you use ancient arrows, you don't get the weaponry. So never mind. Okay, so now we're learning about Ganon again. For those that have not played this game, Ganon... There's a lot of plot twists. Ganon's asshole. Not his actual asshole, he's just an asshole. So, you want to avoid going there unless you really know what you're doing. Most of this game is just training to defeat Ganon, and finding better equipment, leveling your character up, like we're actually getting the power, heart, stamina. But yeah, Ganon's a jerk. He's been here for a little while. He's destroyed most of the kingdom, and he's a big shadow demon thing inside the castle. And he also eats babies. One of these things is not true. Probably. It's a shame there isn't like a Master Mode New Game Plus, where you carry over all your stuff, like your hearts and stamina. So here's the float boys. I like that the balloons are actually just those octo things. They're prisoners. Actually, everyone involved is a prisoner right here. So, yeah, I guess, start hitting up some shrines, start fighting some Lionels, start regretting life decisions. Oh. Nothing here. Definitely not. It's just a bird. A lark. That's a tree. Whoa. Whoa. Use one of them headshots. Okay. They forgot about me. But regenerating health means you have to be really on point. You can't just like I can't now let that dude just sit around while I go for the other dude. Okay, we'll get this. Oh. Okay, one down. Got him right in the dick. Oh, fuck. Still? I need the power of the Nut Boys to help me here. Oh, fuck. And I can't carry a lot of stuff. Forgot about that. I don't have room for, like, fucking 20 weapons anymore. Man, fuck Master Mode. Don't really need to do anything extensive with cooking, considering I only have 3 hearts. Go straight to the Nut Boy mask. Actually, that's true. There are the DLC items that can help. Or the DLC, clothes. Where does the other fruits come from in this dish? Vinny, go fight midlife crisis. If only it were that easy. Oh no. Oh, the treasure chest. I don't have Cryonis, I can't open that. Nope. I might be able to push this in. Like, might take a little while, but I can kinda do it. Oh, right. Yeah, and I don't have enough stamina. Oh my god. Oh, this is insane. Like, the way I get used to playing on my previous save file is now null and void. I'm gonna have to not get that chest for now. Hopefully find, Cryonis soon. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting Lionels. Alright, this is Magnesis. Wait, that's a DLC chest? What the hell? EX. It's the SEX chest. Very rare. Banned on Twitch. Oh, it's just a pre-order bonus. Or the, original, like, well, it wasn't really DLC, it's just if you got it, I think maybe you get the shirt. And some other random chests throughout the world. Drip. It's not pre-order, right. It's just if you bought the DLC. And, considering DLC Pack 1 came out later, the first few things that you could get were the Switch shirt. And I guess, some extra rubies and stuff. Hello, this is Baby Puzzles. Baby Puzzles presents. This little fucker... Was this fucker here? Yeah? I don't remember it. Fucker. Come on. Fucking die. Oh god, and I'd have to take pictures of everything all over again. Yeah, this will not be a very substantial playthrough of Master Mode. This is like, I'm gonna get off the fucking Great Plateau. tried. Okay. All treasure chests acquired. You could wait for next DLC to play it fully. I don't even think I'm gonna play Master Mode for the next DLC. Next DLC, I'll end up just continuing if I can. But yeah, I'm not going through this whole game again, especially not on stream. There's gonna be a lot of very unhappy people, myself included, if I had to go through all of this. Like, this isn't Zelda 1 or Zelda 2 we're talking about, which I have no problem replaying endlessly. Question was, isn't this game one save file only? They gave you another save file specifically for Master Mode. So I have my other save file, but when you go into the Master Mode menu, it's a completely separate thing.
Ho ho hoy!
Oi! What if this dude was replaced with Tingle in the tutorial area, and he would float down on a balloon? That would make it the best game. Like, that would be it right there. Game of the year all years. Tingle up top on a balloon. Fucking mapping out your areas. Like, instead of the towers, instead of climbing the towers, you just have to get to Tingle. And then he'll give you the map. Turns out Tingle's a bit of a controversial character. Turns out not everyone loves Tingle. Turns out your old pal Vinny is gonna be using some amiibos. Your humble pal and narrator. Let's see. What amiibos should I use here? I'm not gonna be, like, scumming. You know, like, I'm not gonna be reloading save files and stuff. That's just gonna take too long. But just to make my life a little easier, I'm just gonna cheat. Legal cheat. Legally cheat in the game. There you go. Attack is up, at least. Some nice, delicious, nutritional steak. Okay, that was Ocarina of Time. So I didn't get any good stuff from that. Toon Link. Zelda. Let's do, this one. Oh. Come on. Drop an old man. Oh, cool. Alright. Well, we're starting off strong. How long it took me to get some of this shit? people in chat are kind of upset because it's not matching. It's not a matching outfit. Oh, you want me to drop on the old man? Oh, I thought you wanted me to drop an old man. Ooh. Even for a spirit, you have to admit, fish dropping out of the sky is a little weird. By the way, why is all this fish dropping? Do you have something to do with this? Nah. You'll note that I barely got any help. The most help I got was some extra food. And I think I hit my limit there. I think you can only do 5 per day. Right? No, I think you can keep going. You got 2 more? Okay, so then I'll do, Fernando. Someone in chat just said, I'm lowering the difficulty by using these amiibo. Barely. Old armor, 1 and 3. New armor, 3 and 3. Attack up is nice. But, man, I'll take it. And as you know, all of this stuff is eventually going to be... all the weapons that I'm getting now are going to be totally gone in 10, maybe 15 minutes. And yeah, it seems like I can keep doing them. I think that was Hyrule Warriors that you could only do 5. Oh no. Now nothing matches. Fierce Deity, like, leggings with, like, classic tunic and Wind Waker hat. But yeah, the real limitation is you can only use the same amiibo once per day. Unless you load and save. Over and over and over again. Okay, got a couple of things here that can be helpful, but ultimately I'm not feeling like this is gonna make or break the game. I'm gonna do 1 more. Actually, 2 more. Bokoblin and Twilight Princess Link. Now, I'm not saying I have cards. Someone just said I'm now prepared to fight the Lionel. Oh no, that's not how this works. Vinny, my 1-year-old brother loves your streams. If he starts putting his fingers together like the Italian finger thing, whatever that hand thing is called, then it's my fault. Also, I'd like to prepare you, 1-year-old younger brother, for the world. And, you know, teach you about some of the psychology of human being behavior, and how there are a lot of things that affect our lives as we get older. You know, so we all go through a lot of stress. Everyone has some kind of, you know, you could just find a random person and get to learn about them, and you'll find that there's a lot of tragedy in life. And what I've learned over the years, Mr. 1-year-old, is that humans can be really resilient. So you gotta make sure you keep yourself together, sort yourself out, try to do the right thing. But there's gonna be things, you know, and, you know, your brother might not be the best brother. Your brother might end up being kind of a jerk later on in life. But he loves you. You know. You can handle a little bit of bullshit. But when someone's being straight up malicious, man, that just breaks people. So you gotta be real careful, you know. Don't suck on the titty for too long. You know, you want to probably stop that at like age 3. And if you wet the bed for a couple of years, it's okay. Just not when you're like 8 or 9. What else? And have empathy for people. Try to really understand what people are going through. That includes your parents. Remember, your parents are just older children. You know, they don't have all the answers. We all like to pretend we have the answers, but we don't. It's a tough life. You know, and there's a lot of things that beat us down and downright hurt. And it leaves us vulnerable. It's like the story of Adam and Eve. You know, when they learned that they were naked, they were vulnerable. And they had to figure out a way to get through that. And so, you know, you gotta work hard, prepare for your future, sacrifice some of your time now, so that later on, you build for your future. You know, that's basically what work is. And discipline. And priority. And learning how to do that, Mr. 1-year-old, is really important. You know, don't always take the quick, easy route. Go for the hard things, the difficult things, the challenging things. And, you know, then you die. So it's great. Just do all that, and, what were we talking about again? Oh, Kung. Right. Some of you probably know where I'm getting this info from, or at least some of it. Let's see. Are you calling your community 1-year-olds? No, just that one 1-year-old. There is a 1-1-year-old. Yeah, some of you got it. Some of you know. Some of you know what's up. Something like that. It's been very helpful. I didn't want to catch fire. Vinny's youngest fan, a 1-year-old child. Gotta sort yourself out. 2017. It looks like shit. I mean, let's face it. That wasn't exactly the best look for Link I've ever seen. Oh, sorry, it's current year. I meant current year. Vinny, my unborn son, loves your streams. Well, another thing, you should keep in mind, unborn son, is that, you know, life doesn't always go the way you want. But that's okay. That's alright, it's perfectly normal. See, there's this very simple equation for all- no. No, we're not doing this again. Unborn Son, band name. That's a good idea, Mono. Unborn Son, S-U-N. Wow. Hey, I might take that. No one take that. No one take- if you see Unborn Son, S-U-N, on a Red Vox album in the future, I take full credit. Definitely did not come from Mono in chat. Absolutely not. Despite me saying it and then forgetting about it immediately after. Clean your room. Well, I said that the other night on stream. I think that's really good advice. Keeping your environment around you clean. You start, you know, you start small. Again, I can't claim that I invented this knowledge. Does that mean I've cleaned my room in the past, let's say, 3 weeks? No. No. Or my house? I keep my house clean. I keep my house... My general surroundings are clean. I make sure that, you know, things are kempt. It's just I live in chaos, to some extent. That's the real problem. Like, it's an organized chaos, but I just have too much stuff. And in a small space, too much stuff is not a good thing. Even with that attack up, this is still beans hard. There's some frame rates. I haven't seen too many frame issues. I can't believe a pack of 3 bokoblins is like the hardest fucking thing ever. Vinny, my eggs enjoy your stream. Okay. Well, you see, you see, eggs. When the time comes to choose the right... Never mind. I need to kill at least one of them. Damn, son. Damn, son! Vinny, my dog loves your streams. Speaking of dogs liking streams, did you guys see the new Best of the Worst, Wheel of the Worst? There was a video, so Red Letter Media does a thing where they spin a wheel. I know there's people here that have never seen that channel. It's kind of amazing. And it's 3 random, like, VHS, just garbage things. And one of them was a lady who telepathically speaks to animals. And at one point, they talk about this lady, like the lady says that someone says that the lady talked to her animal, and that her animal went to another dimension. And here I am thinking that just makes so much sense. You've ever seen a cat space out? Cats are basically hyper light drifters. But yeah, there was some creepy, weird paparazzi video about Leonardo DiCaprio and the Pussy Posse, and all this really, really just terrible, terrible stuff. And there were so many more tapes on the wheel that didn't get chosen. I have decided that that is a foolhardy venture to even kill them. It's just so it's a waste. You have to be really, really, really careful with what you use in this game, or what weapons you use too early. Vinny, my great-grandfather loves your streams. Well, you see, when you get older, and you start to look back at the life you lived, you want to make sure that you don't have any regrets. Right, I forgot I have to cook. Is there, no. They're guarding the fucking thing. Hey, they're not regenerating. Thank God I got a pot lid. So yeah, that Traveler's Sword. How about that Traveler's Sword that I was hoping would last a little while? Gone. Just about broken. Spicy pep. Spicy pep surprise. Okay, 12 minutes and 30 seconds of spicy pep. Well, I was, yeah, 5 hearts when you only have 3, but I was going for the cold resistance. I'm gonna need that cold resistance here. Some of these bokoblins have really good eyesight. What the fuck? Yeah, drown. Yeah. Yeah, drown a little bit. Yeah. Fuck. Anything around that I can coerce into helping me get this? No. I don't even have a nut boish leaf. Nut boish. Now that chest that was on that platform was metal. But I don't have the ability to get over there without dying. God damn it. I mean, this game is already kind of hard early on. With only 3 hearts, you tend to struggle a little bit. And then it starts to even out. But, pretty early on it turns into... like, fucking... And you don't know what you're doing early on. Like, I kinda know what I'm doing, but I'm having problems because the enemies are now so hard. There's a black bokoblin up there. No thanks. Oh god, no. No! I done fucked up. Dark Zelda. Oh god damn it. Alright, well, I definitely can do this better. I'm actually gonna see if I can make this happen. No. Dick! That's pushing the chest really quickly. But it's not happening. Yeah. Yeah. You said you wish there was a New Game Plus. Don't you think they'd at least let you keep your rupees? I guess that would be okay, but I don't know. I mean, for me, New Game Plus would be just keeping any of the Korok stuff and potentially just your health and stamina. I'd be okay with having to get rubies again. I'd be okay with having to, you know, get items and stuff and all that. Go through the dungeons again. I mean, it would be nice to have an option just like this, so that if you don't want to do everything, or if you do want to do everything all over again, you could just play this mode. But a New Game Plus mode would definitely make life a little easier. If you want to start over, but not fully. You don't want to fully, like, do everything. That worked out. So far, I've not retrieved a single treasure chest from any of these floating platforms. Oh, fuck it, there's a nut boy down there. You know, I don't think I ever actually got this one. No, fuck! And the treasure. Oh, interesting. I mean, I meant to do that. How do you get this one? I have to, like, swim under there? Well, it's not happening anytime soon, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, hello. Let me onto your floating life. Let's go. Let's go up. Look at that face. I like the noise it makes, too. Whistle to make them go up? Are you serious? Wait, I can make the suck balloons go up? No shit! That's pretty cool. But now the platform will never lift another soul. If you had a leaf, you'd have an airship. Fuck. I remember there being a Korok leaf somewhere around here, too. Likely on the other side of the pond. River. Breath of the Wild just became Skies of Arcadia. Leaves fall out of trees, but do they fall out of frozen trees? Also, it's leaves. Sorry. I don't mean to be that guy. Damn it. Yeah, I don't think I want to completely break my axe just yet. The Toronto Maple Leafs. Wait a minute. I remember having to go up there at some point. And I don't remember why. Like, a lot of the early game stuff is very, very vague to me at this point. This is where you get the tunic. The only, like, warm clothing in the game... Well, I mean, there's, you know... I'm not talking about the, burb clothing. It's called warm doublet. But there's no warm leggings. Scope of your Sheikah slate. Yep, I know. I know all about this tutorial, man. So I almost finished the Final Fantasy VII speedrun. That was like my long-term goal, was to watch that. I fell asleep during it a couple times, and I didn't go back for all of it. I just wanted to get through it. It's amazing how, again, I've said this before, but I am just stunned that they're able to sit there for 8 hours, do step counting, manipulate, like, RNG to some extent, pull off, like, one-frame tricks, the Midgar Zolom skip, all this crazy shit that they're able to do. And again, for 8 hours. Like, we're not talking about, like, oh, it's a 2-hour speedrun. It's a full 8 hours. The amount of concentration you have to have. I think it's a really fascinating speedrun, and the couch was very informative during it. Like, they discussed some really good lore stuff. So, I'm enjoying it. Though I do need to finish making it through the whole thing. I think I have like an hour left, so I'm like right at the end. God damn it. Because you are a puppet. Genova's only line in the game, and it's a typo. But Bat and Kaito's speedruns are over 100 hours. What? What? Is that real? Not in one sitting, right? Ow, damn! Ow! Damn, shrine. The 100% speedrun of this game is 38 hours and a couple minutes. Batten takes 300 hours and takes 2 weeks. Hang on a minute, I want to read this. And takes 2 weeks for shampoo to upgrade to conditioner. Because it takes 2 weeks for shampoo to upgrade to conditioner. What? So there's an item in the game called shampoo that you have to upgrade to conditioner? What? Can we just do a no shampoo run? Or a no conditioner run? And also, for how big this game is, 38 hours for 100%, that's not too bad. With the amount of, like, Koroks and other hidden shit, I guess 100% means all shrines, all Koroks, not all treasure chests, right? Because that doesn't count towards your percentage. So only the things that would count towards your percentage on the map. All upgrades, all locations, all quests. Quests don't count, but they're included in 100%. I mean, the speedrun of this game is what, like 45, 50 minutes? If you just do any percent. Also, really don't mind me, I didn't mean to yawn just there and make everyone tired. People keep trying to do emotes, and they turn into the loading wheel. And even though everyone knows it's going to turn into a loading wheel, they still post the emote. Unless they're not loading wheels anymore and I should refresh my page. The loading wheel is gone. Fuck. Alright, well. Stick a needle in my eye. There they are. Oh, yeah. Oh, I want that loading wheel back now. Yeah, give me that loading wheel. Now that's the shield I have the backpack of. This one. It's about that size, too. I would have loved it if that ball came back and hit me in the face and knocked me off the level. That would have been so great. No, I support nut neutrality, not net I support net neutrality, I'm against nut neutrality. Why aren't you for nut neutrality? I don't know, I feel like the Koroks are kind of... Hestu's prices are a little expensive. I can't think of a good way to tie this into what was going on today, so... Or yesterday. I just can't do it. Sorry. I tried. Someone in chat just said, I just found out you sing for Redbox. That's dope. Thank you. I've said this before, I was never really... singing was never something I wanted to do, it's just a necessity. But I do, that is my band. Me and Mike. And... yeah. I also play guitar for it. And write the songs, mostly. And run it to the ground. And will eventually end up being the reason that the band breaks up. More than likely. I'm gonna end up, like, I'm gonna be found in an alley. You know? Just overdosing on Korok juice. Nah, it's my fucking band, you fucks. Nah, you fucking twats. Nah, this is my band, okay? You need to give me all the credit for all the songs, mate. Yeah. Fuck you! I'm drunk, I don't care about your fucking royalties. At some point I develop an English accent along the way. Probably from the Nut Boy powder. Someone mentioned Golden Girls in my chat. Why are you mentioning the Golden Girls? Never mind that those ladies are fucking hot. I mean, back in my day, that's all we had. You know, Golden Girls. I told you I was at a flea market on Saturday with a couple friends, and just a shitty flea market that had so many stupid things from the 90s and some good stuff too. But I bought nudie cards, like, you know, there were Penthouse cards from like 1993. I told you there is a scratch off, like you scratch off the bikini and you get to see boob. But they were so old, the cards, that the scratch-off stuff was, like, encrusted to the card. So, you scratch off and you just get, like, really dark blue boob. Yeah. And the swimsuits, like the fashions from the early 90s and the hair, oh my god. So, I only bought one pack. I bought this one. It was $1, and it just had, I don't know what it was, like fantasy cards. And it had, like lipstick. It was a all black cover, like case or you know, plastic wrap. And it was just lipstick. And I was like, oh, this is ominous. I want to find out what the hell this is. So, I left them in my car. I never opened them. And then I realized I didn't get Joe a birthday present, so I gave him the nudie cards. I'm sorry, Joe, if you're listening. That it was not a premeditated gift. And he got a chuckle out of it at the very least. But they were really terrible, and they weren't even nudie cards. It was just like swimsuit, and then like stats on the model. This is Candy. She likes reading, swimming, and casinos in Las Vegas. This is, another exotic name. This is Luscious. She's really into, art. Yeah, art. This is Daruk. He's into protection. But yeah, it was just basically not even, like, nude. Just non-nude nudie cards. Daruk is always ready to roll. This is Bambi. She likes nuts, berries, and she dislikes when people close to her go away. Totally worth it, right? Right? Look, it doesn't melt. It's horse shit. Too late now. I don't know if that's a master mode thing, but wasting fire arrows like that just made like a little piece of me like kind of die on the inside a little bit. This is Cinderella. Dislikes sleeping, dislikes oversleeping, likes pumpkins, and red shoes. It's just all Disney princesses. And they're dressed in these like really insane bikinis, like the lower half comes up to like the middle of your stomach, you know, on the sides. That was Snow White. Oh, right, yeah, that's Snow White. See, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, Beauty and the Beast. I don't fucking know. I wasn't a Disney person. I only ever knew Aladdin and Lion King. So. Gotta get my princess lore right. I know. I know. I can't wait for the, Sleeping Beauty amiibo. I'm really excited for that. It turns out these nudie cards have little QR chips in them, and you put them in Breath of the Wild, and you get 90s fashion, you know, like Baywatch fashion. How about Mulan? I've seen bits of Mulan. I never saw the whole thing. I know about the Szechuan sauce, though. Everyone knows about the Szechuan sauce, of course. Everyone, you know, pretended that they've had that Szechuan sauce. Even though most people that watched that episode were born after 1999. I love that Szechuan sauce. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get some. Morty. Gotta get it, Morty. I've said this before, I think Rick and Morty's a great show. I got a little obsessed with it for a little while there. But there's a lot of dopey Rick and Morty, and when anything gets too popular, there's always the potential to... you know, the fan base can get annoying. That doesn't detract from the show for me because I think it's really great. It makes me laugh, it makes me think a little bit, it makes me puke. And then there are the people that watch it because of things like Get Swifty, and not because of the deep, thought-provoking, insightful, and, you know, human moments. It's just like, yeah, shit on the floor! And like the funny words, like Spallone Baba Goose Scooties. Oh wait, no, that's me. Sorry, never mind. I meant Wubba Lubba Dub Dub. That's what I meant. In bird culture, this is considered a dick move. BoJack Horseman, I have not watched. I couldn't get past the first couple of episodes. I fell asleep. Then again, I wasn't really paying full attention, which I probably should have. I know that it got really good later on. A lot of people have told me it's a really, really good show. And it's kind of fucked up. I'd probably like it. But I would give it another chance. I'm not ready to do that yet, but I would most certainly give it another chance. It was like, there's a couple shows that didn't start off so strong that I abandoned, like Fringe. For me, early Fringe episodes was like shitty X-Files with way less interesting leads. But then a couple of my friends were saying that Fringe was actually really good. My friend Tyler, who I've told you guys about a lot, he's really into the show. He said it gets good later on. Couldn't get it. Couldn't do it. It's my meat now, motherfucker! I just wanted to steal their meat and make them miserable for a minute. Like, I knew killing them was going to be difficult, right? So, instead of killing them, I will leave them hungry. I'll come back in a couple of days game time, and, by then they'll definitely be dead. Kill them with kindness. There's no love weapon. There's no love spear. And I just realized what kind of euphemism that could be. Where's that 1-year-old? Hey, 1-year-old, I want to let you know something. Sometimes you can be really nice. Sometimes you can be kind. Sometimes, you know, you can go through life and, you know, just do your best, make a couple of mistakes, but also be really kind. But you can't kill everyone with kindness. Sometimes it just doesn't work. Not at bokoblins, not moblins, you know. There's some people that just won't respond to you being kind. I'll give you an example. Some dude was having a shit day at the coffee place I go to. I go to a couple places, but one place in particular that's not Dunkin' Donuts. It's just a little coffee place. And I could tell that this person was having a very fucked up day. And I understand that, you know, and so I tried to share a couple of, like, kind words, some conversation, you know, very minor, light conversation. They weren't having it. And they were kind of coming off kind of condescending and rude to me. So I just stopped trying. Not a big deal. But 1-year-old, listen, as you go through life, you're going to discover that some people are just hurt on the inside. Like Trent Reznor and Johnny Cash. And that's okay. being nice in New York City. Why did you make that mistake? Well, you'd be surprised. There's a lot of people in New York City that are really nice, and I go through... I really don't have my days like, I'm fucking walking here! I mean, we've got some... I've talked about some stories on stream where I was astounded by how rude some people would be, but... I don't think it's ever not worth the effort. And in New York, there are some people who are genuinely just people. Oh, great. And then, of course, there's the, entitled to everything people who are in their 50s. You know, like the world owes them everything at the moment they want it. And if you don't give them their proper change, you're fucked. But I wouldn't say New York is necessarily... I haven't noticed specifically if New York was ruder than other places I've been. I mean, maybe. That's the old... That's the old trope, if you want to call it that. That's the adage. That's the, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess it depends on where you are in the city, too. Sometimes you're gonna go to an area that's a little bit more... shitty. Stereotype. Yeah, stereotype. But, like, I leave good tips, and I actually give a fuck about, you know, the service industry, and... Because I did something like that at one point, and I kind of realized, like... It kind of blows, doesn't it? And I was always, in my family, people were always rude to the waiter. That, and I don't know what it is that infuriates me about that. Always heard this expression, or but I've heard this expression, if you're rude to the waiter, but you're nice to the person sitting next to you, you're a rude person. And I guess that was something that's, like, stuck with me for a long time. So remember, 1-year-old baby, as you get older, these are lessons you're gonna have to learn. Listening to an old Bill Burr episode of his podcast, Billy Balls Burr, talking about it took him years to realize what kind of people he wanted to surround himself with. That's a long lesson. So remember, baby, when you're off in a baby gang at the age of 2, you know, you're not a baby, but you're not yet a boy. You're the toddler, and you're going around riding your little trike, you know, and you're fucking around. You're having a good time. You know, you think you're all adult because you're decked out in leather and your little baby biker gang. Be careful. Be careful the company you keep, baby. Because then you start to become like that. I don't know what the fuck I'm even saying it anymore. Just remember, when you're the toddler, make sure as when you're off on the road smoking cigarettes on your tricycles with your leather-clad baby biker gang, you know, and you're, like, going into milk bars and you're just causing a fucking ruckus and you're playing, like, AC/DC and shit. Just be careful. You don't want to get into any real fights. What if someone pulls out a Nerf gun? One mistake can define the rest of your baby life. Where'd this guy want me to meet him again? I probably should have paid attention. Thank you. Temple of Time. That makes sense. So this is how long it takes to do the Great Plateau when you kind of know what you're doing. For me. And this isn't like speedrun. It's almost 2 hours for the Great Plateau. On master mode. On master mode. If I was able to like one-shot bokoblins, it would go a little bit quicker. But yeah, it's just a matter of finding the most efficient route to all the shrines, getting the paraglider as soon as possible, and then I don't know what happens from there. I didn't actually watch any Breath of the Wild speedruns yet. I watched a little bit of the one recently, but I didn't finish it, and I didn't get too far. So, eventually I will, because I'm really curious about how this works and what's the best method to defeat Ganon. It's a great way to, like, degrade a weapon. I actually didn't mean to let it hit the ground like that. I wanted to stop before then, but again, I have such little stamina. I'm still used to having like 3 times the amount of stamina I have now. Well, again, this is master mode. Probably would normally want to get like a fucking heart container, but in normal mode, I would recommend getting stamina first. Just go crazy with the stamina, because the more stamina you have, the more you can explore. And being able to climb without difficulty, or with less difficulty, is really good. The blessing of the goddess has made you that much more resilient. Alright. This is a really, really well done tutorial. Playing it again. Like, it's very minimal. And it just prepares you for exploring. Like, this is it. You're basically, you do this, the rest of the game is up to you. And even this, you have a level of freedom. And it's, it just teaches you the things. Here's the main skills. Here's how you kill some enemies. Here's how you survive the cold. Here's how you eat.
さすがさすが。では、わしの本当の姿を見せるとするかの。我が名はロームボス・フォレームス・ハイラル。かつてこの地にあった国ハイラル。その最後の王だ。
I love the way he pronounces those words. 最後の。
この国は100年前大厄災によって滅んだと言うたな。わしはその時に命を失い、今や魂だけの存在となってしまった。記憶の確かでないお主に全てを語れば混乱する。そう考え、わしは仮の姿をとっていたのだ。許せよ。今こそ話そう。100年前何があったのか。 薬剤ガノンの正体。
Okay.
それは太古の
Alright. We've seen this before. You just wanted to hear some of the voice acting. So that's what the Japanese voice acting sounds like.
わしの娘だ。そして最後までゼルダを守っ
Anyway, yeah, Link is the hero of Legend, wearing a Nintendo Switch t-shirt. So no one's figured out a way to get off the plateau without the glider, right? Or can you do that, and you just need all the skills? It's an instant kill, so basically no matter what, you're not getting off this fucking plateau. You die, there's no way around it. I was wondering if there was some kind of exploit that might have been found by now. It's possible with a stasis glitch. You can sort of get out, but you can't get far. There are multiple things preventing it. Yeah, I wonder if that would even be wise. Then you wouldn't have the paraglider, you wouldn't have bombs, you wouldn't have any of these things that you get. And that's like, what the fuck? But I'm sure there's a way to go straight to Ganon. Like, say if I didn't have this, you can tell, because, yeah, the mist is gone now. Oh, fuck. Immediately a black moblin greets me. I don't know, I'm not really crazy about things having an insane amount of health. Like, I get it. I get why that's happening, but I kind of think it's kind of a little annoying, actually. I'd be okay if the enemies just did double damage, and let's say, were a little harder to kill, maybe had a couple of extra tactics, I don't know, maybe that would be a little wilder program. And there would also be, you know, another rank, like, so the gold moblins and the gold everything, that's cool. I can get down with that, if they're kind of rare. But starting, and the first thing you see off the plateau is like a black moblin, Jesus Christ. Because again, it's just the same tactics over and over again, but you're just hitting it 1,000 times. So that's my personal opinion. I don't expect you to agree with that, but I feel like it's... I like Master Mode, I like the idea of it. Here's the stuff. Majora's Mask and the Tingle outfit. Actually, I think you have to read all of that, right? I think I missed one of the quests. Just in case. So I'm gonna get to a stable, and I'm gonna save, and then switch to arms. Okay. Yeah, you had to read all of it. It's not like finding that stuff would be easy unless you, like, so if I had never played this game before and I found that, I probably wouldn't know where they wanted me to go. I'd have to, like, uncover a lot of the map first and then figure it out from there. So it's not like you can just immediately cheese the game. What do I think of the AI in this game? I think it's pretty good. There's some stupid moments here and there, but generally, the enemies put up a good fight, and you have to learn how to dodge properly, which I still have never done. And, do that, which I still have not learned. A little bit. I figured out how to do it a little bit. Parrying, but dodging and doing flurry rush is pretty vital. I like the option of stealth. And I do like the combat system. I think that, for me, a master mode... A perfect master mode would have been something like, no food while in combat. And enemies chase you for longer. See, like, I don't even wanna attempt this. I can't deny that the little floating balloon things are really awesome, though. I kind of like that a lot. But yeah, as soon as I see a black bokoblin, I'm out. Like, I just don't want to... I don't even want to have anything to do with it. However, I'm gonna actually do it this time. Start with the fuckers. Okay, I'm putting on some slightly better stuff. It's brutal. It really is. Master mode is no joke. This might be the hardest Zelda ever made with master mode on. Okay, I'm gonna try that again though. What the fuck? Wait, what was that? Oh, hey. This is mental. Holy God almighty. Okay, that one's down. still does that much damage to me. Wow. I love doing no damage against anything. This is currently my best weapon. So I think really your best bet here is just setting things on fire constantly and fucking knocking them into the water. It's really, really, really crazy. Here's what I mean, knocking them into the water. Okay, there's one. Two. And I don't even have Stasis Plus at the moment. So that's how you do it. I just Black Bokoblin dead. And you're goddamn right, I'm fishing this sword out. It's currently my best weapon. I think in a mode like this, if you're gonna do it, kind of like, alright, enemies are gonna be really, really hard, and they take a long time to kill. Maybe increase the durability by like 50% on all the weapons. But I don't make games, I don't make games, I just complain. And then, yeah, stealing their weapons is a good strategy. It's doable. I just find myself wanting to avoid combat more often. Yeah, I wouldn't even begin to imagine what Ganon would be like on Master Mode. I was gonna go to a stable, but... Oh, there is. I knew there was one around here somewhere. The Nut Boy Challenge. the Master Trials on Master Mode? Nope. Fuck that. Oh, here it is. Well, oh, let me guess. You want a cookbook? Let's see. Castle surrounded by foul. Yep. This is the cookbook quest. Let's go find the cookbook, even though it's just a recipe and not a cookbook at all. Also, the bongos remind me in the song. They remind me of that weird music from Ocarina of Time. You know, the dude who's selling ass inside the castle when you're an adult. Anyway. Oh, I hit 200k followers? Cool. Thanks. Do I have permission to be happy yet? Am I allowed to be happy now? Cause, that'd be great. But yeah, we did it. 200,000 followers. Thank you. That's fucking... That is a nice looking number. See those zeros after that 2? That's really nice looking. And then you have that other 0, and then a 15. But specifically because there's a 2 and a bunch of zeros after it, the Deca system is really pleasing visually. Alright, great. So that was Master Mode. I might return to it and try a raid on the castle at some point, but that'll probably be a short stream. But yeah, it's a little absurd in my estimation. I can see some people really liking this. I've liked all the other stuff they put in this DLC pack so far. This might be a little much. I can think of a few ways, like I said, a new game plus, maybe more durability, less health on enemies, but they hit harder. Like, I could think of a couple of ways to make this more, expedient. But, if you're looking for a challenge, if you're looking for a real challenge in this game, this is definitely gonna test your wits. And learning to deal with enemies using, like, weird alternative strategies is gonna be a really popular thing when going through this. Yeah, so it's cool. I like it. I think there's some really good elements to it, but I still think it might have been, someone was a sadistic bastard on the team. But it's just nice to revisit the game again. This game is just really great. And, I mean, look, there's a shrine there. It's red. It makes me want to go to it. But then I realized I've just, you know, I've seen every shrine in the game. So, there's no more surprises. No alarms, and no surprises. I'm gonna take a break. Can you show us Hero's Path? That is my travel path. And this is me going backwards. And this is your brain on drugs. Any questions? And you'll go to hell before you die. Alright, cool. Alright, gonna take a quick break, and we will return with ARMS DLC. Or not DLC, it's just a free update, so we'll... I guess it is DLC. Anyway, I'll tell you about what they changed, and we'll play some ARMS, so it'll be fun. Be right back.